This is an amazing story, though. Democrats also stuck something at the DNC, which apparently, I don't think this is a good thing. This is from Mother Jones. So Mother Jones, of course, is a far left magazine. It's really irrelevant. I read it because I think it's funny. So let's read this. Abortion is coming to the Democratic National Convention this week, and conservatives are not okay. Okay, it gets better. Access to reproductive health care, which both Vice President Kamala Harris and her running mate, Governor Tim Walz, have strongly supported, is sure to be in front and center in some of the convention's biggest speeches, especially given its importance for voters and the fact that former President Donald Trump is responsible for appointing 3 of the 5 Supreme Court justices who overturned Roe v. Wade 2 years ago, unleashing an avalanche of restrictions in over a dozen states. A couple things about that. First off, no, abortion is just not that big of an issue. I'm sorry, it's not. The Democrats are trying to make it a big issue, but it really isn't. The second problem with this, listen to what they said, a wave of restrictions in 12 states. Well, that's true. There are 12 states that have put restrictions, but some of those restrictions never weren't all the way. I think Mississippi, Missouri, a couple of states have really implemented hard restrictions. Most states haven't. Ohio, North Carolina, there's some very conservative states that actually voted down abortion restrictions. So this is not true. And what she fails to say, you got states like California and New York that are actually killing babies when they're 17 years old. So they're kind of missing some of the point here. Okay, continuing. But this week, the issue will not be rhetorical, but literal as well. Planned Parenthood Great Rivers, which is based in neighboring Missouri, where abortion is banned, announced in a post on X earlier this week that it will be providing free medical abortions, medication abortions, and vasectomies from a mobile health clinic it's basically a big RV, is what it is, in the West Loop neighborhood of Chicago on Monday and Tuesday. That's just under a mile northwest of the United Center, where many of the main DNC events will take place. By Saturday, Planned Parenthood announced that all the appointments had been filled. Great, you can kill your baby and then go to the DNC. Or maybe just kill your baby or get your balls cut off and go wave a Palestinian flag. And as you may expect, the right promptly was freaking out. Well, I don't think freaking out is the word. I think somebody said, well, that's kind of a weird thing. Marjorie Taylor Greene said, I thought this was fake, but it's not. It's hard to even comprehend, and it's truly heartbreaking. That's the freaking out. Why would you do that? That's gross. Well, 25 babies, good news for you, 25 babies were killed on Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully, a bunch of men did get their vasectomies so they can't breed, and I use men loosely, in quotes and loosely, because I don't know very many woke guys that have balls in the first place. So there's that. But I mean, wow. By the way, I don't think that is a great thing. I don't think it's a great thing. I don't think that's going to promote their cause. I don't think it's going to make abortion look better. It's going to make the Democrats actually look kind of ghoulish. Why don't you just go out there and cut the balls off trans kids now? Or cut the boobs off trans kids? Put a trailer out there and you can cut off all the... It's kind of gross. So, no, the right is not freaking out about it. They're just in shock that these guys are actually that weird. By the way, there were people, I'm going to release a video of all the weirdness that's going on. There were people walking down the street, and we keep hearing how weird Republicans are, how weird J.D. Vance is, how weird Donald Trump is. And you've got people walking down the street dressed as abortion pills. Yes, that is a thing. Carrying signs that say, trans right, LGBTQ for Palestine, which is just like not reality whatsoever. But Republicans are real.